All right. What's going on, guys? My name is DGen Philly, and I'm coming to you live from the DGen Dungeon. All right, guys. I know I haven't made a video for a very long time, but we've been stuck in this crazy sideways market, and it's been very, very painful. So I've just been holding, and hopefully you guys have too. Because selling the lows is never a good idea. Alright? I had to make this video because I am seeing an emerging trend, and I want to talk to you guys about how to play it and, you know, get in front of the trend as opposed to chasing it. Alright? So here's what I noticed, okay? The name of the game is alternate layer ones, okay? Now, this trend started with Sol, okay? Sol pumped because it was very undervalued for the price that it was at. You know, Sol was at $8, $10, $20, right? So it was very undervalued. Now, Solana is just a fast and good chain, okay? Good for trading, good for retail adoption, okay? So here's what I'm noticing now, right? So Solana's had a long time to run, and we're starting to see this rotation into other non-EVM layer ones, okay? So you see that right here with Sui, okay? I know it says 46%, but if we go back a little further, it's pumped a lot more than that, okay? The other thing that I could say is, so the rotation is into Sui right now. We saw a small rotation into Tron. If I can find Tron, it doesn't matter anyways. So we saw a small rotation into Tron, and we had a little mini meme coin season on Tron network, okay? So that's another alternate non-EVM layer 1. So it went from Solana to Tron to Sui, and now what we see are people, now they're going, if they missed Sui, or they feel like they missed Sui, which I don't think you have, I think you still have time, then they think the play might be Aptos, because Aptos is another fast, good layer 1 chain that pretty much has done nothing since its inception, okay? The other ones that we're noticing a rotation to, this is somewhat EVM, somewhat not EVM, Sei, okay? So we have Sui, Aptos, Sei, alright? Are we seeing the trend? And here we go. Phantom is going to be a EVM chain, but they are going to convert into a new network called Sonic. And Sonic, you know, it's the same thing that we've been talking about with all these other chains. It's, you know, an alt layer 1, and it's fast and cheap transactions. And what I think the best way to play these things are, let's bring over some other ones. Injective might have a run here, although Injective already has run. We've got Cass. Okay. If we can get some more functionality on Cast, that would help big time. So now we've got pretty much all of these alt layer ones all in one place, except we are missing Pulse Chain, but let's put PulseX over here. Anyways, that's close enough. Now I know, guys, Tezos and Cardano are alt layer ones, but let's be honest, those things aren't going to pump. We did also see people rotating to Ton, but I feel like Ton is cooling off right now, okay? So we have established now that this is definitely a trend that is going on, all right? You know, we had the Bitcoin layer 2 stuff and the Bitcoin season. You know, previous to that, we had the layer 2 ETH, and now we have the alt layer 1. I'm going to put over here one of my personal favorites, AVAX. Even though I know AVAX is somewhat in that category, somewhat not. But I just like it. Alright, I made a lot of money with AVAX. Okay, so now we've got all these alt layer 1. So how do we play them? So I think like the largest ecosystem out of all of them, honestly, I mean, maybe Phantom has a lot of old dead stuff on it, but you go to Sui, okay? You go through the whole ecosystem. Just go to DeFi Llama and search Sui, okay? I mean, we can even... Well, let's take a look, okay? Let's take a look. Alright, so this is the Sui wallet. I've tried other wallets. This is the best one. And what I like about Sui, there's a lot of good apps on here. So I didn't mean to use Bluefin, but if you're a margin trader, Bluefin's a great place to trade. All right, we're gonna go. This is the number 1 DEX. Okay. I wouldn't put all my attention here, but let's just check this out. Okay. Pools. I mean, just to show you, okay, you can have Sui, Wrap Solana, two very nice, two very good tokens to hold long term, and I'm earning something like 180 APR, or actually I think it was more. I think it was like 300 APR on this pool right here to hold 2 blue chip assets. I mean, you really can't beat that. Let's go back. We'll just look at some of the pools. Look, Sui USDC, 339 APR. So, I mean, for my farmers out there, there's definitely some opportunity, okay? Let's check out some of the other apps, because what I would do, I would look for apps that have a point system, okay? And I would use them to try to qualify for some airdrops. So if you go here, I mean, these guys, you go to tokenomics, right? And what do I see? 10% for a community airdrop. Very interesting, okay? Now, it's somewhat expensive because Sui's at about $1.50, and it's 20 Sui to get a name, but hey, it might be worth it if they have an airdrop. So I just go through the apps. I use all the apps that have a point system or they don't have their own token. There's some really unique apps on here, like this one here. You can trade all sorts of different. You're getting 44% APR. Oh wow, look at that. 116 APR. This is a JLP type of token. It's a liquidity token. So I might be actually aping into this with a large position, okay? Yeah, so just go through the ecosystem. Use all the dApps, okay? And do that for all these ones that I just brought up. And you spread that liquidity out. You're going to earn a bunch of airdrops, okay? And you're going to be well positioned for the bull market, all right? And if you can't do all of them, do decent size in a couple of them, all right? And then what I would do is I would try to find the top meme coins and top coins for projects inside the ecosystem and buy those and hold those, because if Sui goes up, right, Sui's meme coins are going to go way up, all right? I would definitely do some liquid staking. So let's check this out. Liquid staking. Aftermath, I'm pretty sure, has a point system. Okay, so check that out. But yeah, just go through the whole. But you know what? So is Say. The ecosystem's just not as developed, but it's very fast and it's a fun chain to use. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to try to make more videos. Alright, guys, just remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. If you are seeking financial advice from a dude on YouTube who calls himself DGen Philly, you maybe need to seek some mental advice, because that is not a very good idea. Alright? This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just a dude who loves crypto, and I love teaching people how to make money in these markets. Alright, guys? And with that, I am about to move out. Let's take a quick peek at one thing first. Alright, let's look at layer ones. So when we go to the layer ones for the week, man, does this paint a picture. Look at this. Saga. 71%. So what this is showing me is the layer ones that actually have a thriving ecosystem are pumping aggressively. Okay? Except for, like Caspa, Soul. Other than that, okay, because those things have ran a lot already, but they will run more in the future. But, I'm talking about things that are just kind of dead, like Harmony One. No one uses that anymore. Whatever. So, alright, I think you guys get the point. Alright, I'm signing out. Peace.